How's it, everybody? Money Shot here again, and welcome back to Hawaii Crap Shooters. We're back from Vegas, and there's so many things that I want to share with you all, so stay tuned for the trip recap. Check it out. So we left last week Monday to Vegas and joined up with Mel Lumho of Craps Hawaii, who flew in to Oahu from Maui and caught the same flight from here to Vegas. Now, me and Mel had many conversations over the phone, many text messages, many conversations over social media, but we never did meet each other in person. So I was very excited to meet Mel in person and meet this craps icon that's been in the YouTube craps community for many years now. And I was also excited that I get to play with one of the best craps strategists there is today. So we got into Vegas around midnight, and after me getting my rental car, checking into the hotel. By the way, thank you, Mel and John Gianos, his host, for hooking up me and my family with a 2-bedroom suite. If you need a host, check out John. He's a great host. He took care of us. After checking in, I was pretty much tired traveling with my kids, so I told myself I'm not gonna be playing craps tonight. I'm just gonna take it easy. And I always tell myself, don't get on the table when the adrenaline is flowing and you're excited and you want to get on there, because every single time I did that, I lost money. My throws were off, and it's all the jitters and all the excitement always gets to me. So I took it easy. I met up with the guys. I met up with Bird Dog 301, Eddie. What an awesome guy. He was such a good friend, and at the end of the trip, you know, I call him my brother now, but thank you, Eddie. Eddie gave me some gifts. He gave me some Craps Nation dice here. So now I have Craps Nation dice, if you guys can see that. I have an extra pair in different color now. He also gave me his chips. Bird Dog 301, Craps Nation in the back, which is awesome too. So this is pretty cool. Thank you, Eddie. And he also gave me some coasters too from Texas. So Eddie's from Texas. Thank you, Eddie, for these coasters. He gave us a few for the crew here. And I also got to meet Will Smith. I always see him on the craps chat rooms, always making comments, always saying hi. So it was a pleasure meeting Will Smith. Also, I met Pauly P from the 503 for the first time ever. We also chat on messages on social media, and I was also excited to meet Pauly P from 503. And he also gave me a set of dice here, and it says Brian's Casino. I want to show you guys that Brian's Casino, if you guys can see that. Hopefully. Yep. Thank you, Pauly P, for that. And it was an awesome time catching up with these guys, getting to know them better. And it's amazing again. Like, you know, we feel like we know each other so long because we always chat with each other. We always converse with each other. But nothing can beat meeting someone in person. That was awesome. So come Tuesday, you know me, as expected, I'm super excited still. I want to go and play craps, so I go down to the Golden Nugget early in the morning, go to the craps table, but guess what? Tables are all full. So I walk over to the Fremont, check it out. Tables was empty, jumped on the table and rolled a 30-roll monster all by myself. Well, Pauly P was there, but he left to buy beef jerky, came back and he said, what, you rolled a monster? So I did roll a monster, 30 rolls. I got myself another Fremont hat. This time I got the navy blue one to go with my other 5 hats here, and it'll make 6, so I'll put this up here. Still wanting to try to get the jacket, which is 40 rolls. Almost there. I think I'm gonna get there hopefully this year. That's my goal. And Golden Arm is also my ultimate lifetime goal to get on that wall. So great morning for craps at the Fremont. So that same Tuesday afternoon, we headed back to the California Hotel and Casino. And yes, you guessed it right, we filmed another live craps session for you to watch at the convenience of your own living room. So we brought the live action for you, for those who can't go to Vegas or haven't been to Vegas for a long time. We have filmed it for you, so stay tuned to my channel. It should be coming out in a week or two, but you'll get to see our live action at the Cal. I want to thank Guido Messner, the Director of Casino Operations there at the California, and also Tabitha Koval for always being awesome hosts to us, taking care of Hawaii crap shooters, giving us what we need for our filming, putting up the signs and letting us do our thing. So thank you, Guido and Tabitha, for always taking care of us. Want to thank the staff, the management, the dealers, the pit bosses. They are so awesome. They have the same aloha spirit that we have in the islands, and they spread the aloha to everyone who comes to the California Hotel. So if you haven't stayed at the California Hotel, go check it out. So after filming our live crap session at the Cal, we all walked over back to the Golden Nugget, except for Mel, who had his own stylish, sassy ride, his scooter. He obviously got to the hotel faster than us, but we had dinner. We had dinner with some of our viewers, Dwayne from Arizona and Mike. They drove 3 hours to Las Vegas to meet up with us. How awesome is that? And we got to know them better. We got to talk a lot of stories, and it was just an honor to get to know them. So thank you, Dwayne, and thank you, Mike, for coming down to Vegas and meeting with us. So after dinner was over, you guessed it, we all walked straight to the craps table and jumped on the table together, Hawaii crap shooters and Mel. And we had an awesome session. We were winning, we were up by 100 and having a great time, and guess what happened? Somebody stole Mel's scooter. Can you believe that? Somebody came by and jumped on his scooter and stole it. It was just parked a few feet from the craps table, and after, you know, when we're having a great time, we're winning money, we're not thinking about the scooter. And Mel looks over and is like, where's my scooter? We all stopped playing. Mel had to go call security. He had to fill out a police report, and we looked all over. We helped him look all over for it. We couldn't find it, and it was gone. Somebody just took it, you know. And after that happened, we went back on the table, and it just turned for the worse. We lost all of our winnings that we won before the scooter was stolen. So I guess what they say is right. If you can't scoot, you can't win. This certainly will be a memory that we will share from years to come. So on Wednesday morning, we went over to the Orleans Hotel and Casino. And guess what? Surprise, we got another live craps game filmed for you guys as well. So stay tuned for that live session as well. We did catch a monster roll, or didn't we? So stay tuned on my channel. That should be coming up soon. I want to thank Pauly, my host, who always takes care of me whenever I stay at the Orleans. Always helps me with my accommodations, helps me with my comps, helps me with anything I need. Thank you, Paul. And I want to thank especially Mike Wogas, the casino manager, for allowing us to film live at the Orleans, the first ever live session at the Orleans. So thank you, Mike, for always helping us, giving us what we need. We appreciate your hospitality. Thank you very much. Also at the live craps session at the Orleans, we got to meet another craps icon, Tony Leo, who was introduced to us by Pauly P from the 503. We met him at the Orleans before the shooting, and we got him on the table with us. So special bonus, Tony Leo rolling with Hawaii Crap Shooters and Craps Hawaii all on one table. It's gonna be an awesome video, so check it out. Coming up on Hawaii Crap Shooters, so watch out for it. Thank you so much, Tony, for joining us and jumping on our table. So after our filming at the Orleans, we all packed up and headed back to the California Hotel and Casino for our second live crap session to film for you guys. We also got to meet Sebastian, the TV host of the popular TV show Ninth Island Connection, which you can watch on K5 and KGMB for you Hawaii residents, and go check out their YouTube channel for all you people on the mainland. So watch his show. His show is awesome. Sebastian will take you to all the different hotels in Las Vegas, all the different restaurants, where is a good place to eat, all the popular attractions, what to do in Vegas. You gotta check it out. So after our live crap session at the Cal, we scheduled a meet and greet so that we can meet all of you, our viewers. And thank you for all who came to see us. Thank you to Joe Vegas, who gave me some awesome candy bacon that I've never tried before, but it was so awesome. He gave us 2 jars and my family just wiped it out and they wanted more. And Joe was generous enough to give me 4 more bottles. So thank you, Joe. Thank you for that delicious candied bacon. Also, thank you to Sherwin and his wife. They were awesome. They got us spam musubis because they knew we were hungry. They got us a bottle of rum. They got us some Cal t-shirts. Sherwin also got me this business card holder made out of dice. Check it out. So thank you, Sherwin, for this. This is awesome. I can put my business cards in here. But him and his wife also gave us Lucky Charms. Not the cereal, but some charms that can bring you luck. But we want to thank you, all our viewers, for coming out to that meet and greet. It was awesome to meet all of you guys. So come Thursday, we all got up early, went over to the Orleans for, yes, you got it, our second live session at the Orleans. So we got more videos for you guys, so stay tuned. And after that, we also did have a scheduled meet and greet at the Orleans. Thank you to all of you, our viewers, for coming out at that meet and greet as well. We had met so many different people from everywhere. Thank you guys for showing your aloha and coming down. I want to say a big thank you to Alex Kim from Casino Quest. Thank you, Alex, for stopping by and saying hi to all of us out of your busy schedule. Alex is busy preparing to open up the new Casino Quest location at the Fashion Mall. So if you are ever in Vegas and you need a tune-up, or you want to learn a new table game, or get your throws in before the actual casino table, make sure you guys stop by Casino Quest. They'll take good care of you and you can have fun and not worry about your bankroll. So check them out. Also from Casino Quest, Ronnie Binker came over. He is a dice instructor for Casino Quest. He came by, he gave us dice. This is some dice here. Howard Rock and Roller dice. These are awesome dice as well. Thank you, Ronnie. We're gonna put this dice up here so I can fill this up, along with the other Craps Nation from Bird Dog. And also he gave us a gripper. Check this out. So I saw it on their Casino Quest video, but you put your dice in here and you set your dice and you get it gripped up. This is awesome as well. Thank you so much, Ronnie, for your gifts here. It was a pleasure meeting you, and pleasure meeting all of you viewers who came out to our meet and greet. So after the meet and greet was over, we all packed up and we all headed over to Casino Supplies and Services and met up with Johnny. Johnny took us around his warehouse, showed us all the craps tables from all the different casinos, all the blackjack tables. We even had a special tour of some authentic slot machines that you guys gotta see. We have it on tape, so it's gonna be in another upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. But thank you, Johnny, for showing us around, showing us the underlayment, showing us how you guys refurbish craps tables and all of the unique stuff that you guys do over at Casino Supplies and Services. So come Friday, we're all exhausted, all tired from filming the entire week, but we still needed to take our COVID testing. So here in Hawaii, if you don't have a negative clearance on your COVID testing, there is a mandatory 10-day quarantine. So we had to take our test. We took it at the main street, which is really convenient. All you gotta do is just go online, make an appointment before you get to Vegas, and show up at your appointment. You do the swab yourself, so you don't have someone sticking that swab all the way and swabbing your brain, but you get your results really quick. So I got mine like the next day and it was negative, and it's just super convenient. You load it up to your phone and you're all set to get back to Hawaii. So check out the main street. The main street is still closed, but if you need a COVID testing and you are staying at the Boyd hotels or you flew on Hawaiian, they'll take you there. Walk-ins are acceptable as well, but go check it out, get your COVID testing. Then the rest of Friday, we just played craps the entire day. We had like a craps marathon of maybe about 5-6 hours of craps with Mel and the crew on the table. We had a great time. And then on Saturday, I had some family time with my family and my kids. I took them up to Mount Charleston to see the snow. It's a big deal for us in Hawaii to see snow. I know you guys on the mainland always see snow and probably hate the snow, but for us in Hawaii, we love the snow. And so I took them up there. They had fun on the slides, sliding down the hills with the snow. The weather was awesome. It even snowed for us when we were up there. But beautiful weather, other than the occasional wind gust that almost blew us over. It was perfect weather. We had a great time. My kids had fun. My wife had fun, my daughter. And we all had a good time on Saturday. It was a much needed break so that I could refocus when I get back on the craps table. And then on Sunday, me and Mel and the crew just played craps the entire day. We joined up with some of our viewers. Sheldon, who is a hammer at craps. We met him at our last trip and he lives in Vegas, but he always comes out. I always enjoy shooting with him. He is a great shooter. We made a lot of money on his rolls as well. Thank you, Sheldon, for coming out. And Joe Vegas joined us on the table. He brought me 4 more jars of that candy bacon I was talking about. Thank you, Joe, for joining us. And we all had a blast during Sunday just playing craps. And then Monday, we left, we packed up, and we got back home. So for the trip recap, craps-wise, we did unfortunately come back negative, just like our negative COVID test results, but our losses were very minimal considering what the tables has been given us. I say we did very well holding our own and protecting our bankroll, but even if I had several Monster 30 rolls during our trip, it was not enough to sustain all of the random rollers with the short rolls. I mean, it was a battle. It's like we make a lot of money on our rolls, and then the random rollers, we slowly chip away. So it is tough. And considering the amount of time we played, maybe about 6 to 8 hours. So on average, times 6 days, we're looking at 36 to 40 hours of play, of craps play time. We did pretty good with the minimal loss, but you know, it was a battle, it was a grind. We're up, we're down, we're up, we're down, we're trying to sustain ourselves, but it was a tough battle that we eventually lost. And that's why the casinos want you to stay longer, right? The longer you play, the more chances the casino can get your money. So that's what the comps are based on, is minimal play. So you get more comps the more time you play on the table games or on the slots, because the casino knows the longer a player plays, the more chances of them winning their money. So yeah, we did I think we did really well, considering the amount of time we put in on the craps table. Luckily, our strategies had helped us sustain. I think if I didn't know what I knew today, we would have lost a lot more than what we lost. So I consider it a win. I think next time I'll be more focused. What I learned from these trips, like I always say, there's always lessons, not losses. And from this trip, I've learned that what I need to do is now be more disciplined in setting a set time of play, and maybe like 1 or 2 hours to play, rather than doing a marathon on play. And us guys from Hawaii and maybe from other states who come to Vegas, you know, you guys are only there, or we're only there for 3 to 4 days. We want to get as much craps time as we can, as much as possible, but I need to find a better discipline on just playing maybe 1 or 2 hours or 2 rounds, or whichever comes first. So that's what I've learned from this trip, is not to just burn yourself out. Play fresh, take a break. That is what I've learned that should help me in the future. Also, my stop win or stop loss is important as well. So there were times that we were up $1,000 and we should have stopped, but we kept on going, and slowly as it goes around the table, we start chipping away, and before you know it, by the time I get back the dice, I'm back to my original bankroll of $500. So, you know, if I had set a win and say, let's say $500 is my win goal, and I just walk away, I think that'll help me in the future. You know, I always hear it and I always preach it, but I never did it on this trip. But now I see the importance of that. It's a tough grind, and I gotta be smart, and I gotta be smarter the next time I go up. That way I can be in the positive. Another important thing I learned from this trip is to practice at different table minimals. So for this trip, I was assuming that all the casinos that we're going to be playing at were at $10 minimal tables. So a lot of my practices at home were at $10 strategies. But at the Orleans, they've changed the limits to $15 now. And that really, you know, it may not seem a lot, $15 or $5 more, but if you play strategies like I do, like Mel does, it really affects how you play. So as you know, in my strategies, I like to come down and go through the minimum. So if the minimum is 64 across, now at a $15 table, it's 96 across. And if you're playing to get your stay in the game money, now you gotta wait either for one more hit to cover that 96, or bet more to cover that 96 when you regress. So on the table, trying to adjust, I adjusted, but it was not something comfortable to me. And that's where I told myself I should practice at different levels. And you know, my suggestion to you as well at home is practice at the $10 level, practice at the $15 level. If you're on the strip, practice on the $25 level, because you're gonna need to adjust. And if your strategy is a regression kind of strategy like mine, you're gonna have a hard time out there. So have that in your tool belt and be ready to adjust, so that way when you go to Vegas and the table minimal is higher than what you expect, you already know what to do and you already know how to adjust, and you're not going to have a difficult time trying to figure out the amounts like I did. So that's the second lesson that I've learned during this trip. Other than that, we had a great time in Vegas. Strangers became friends, friends became brothers, and it's so amazing how this game of craps can bring people from all over America, all over the world together and share their passion of the game that we all love. Thank you guys all for all coming out, for meeting us. I want to thank my wife and my daughter for supporting me and helping me during this trip while I do my thing. Also, I want to thank Mel from Craps Hawaii for keeping up with me. He was right next to me, side by side, every event, every activity. He was there. He's a trooper. That man is amazing. He's the man. So check out his YouTube channel, Craps Hawaii. Last but not least, I want to thank Mar from my crew at Hawaii Crap Shooters. Thank you so much, Mar, for helping me with everything. You've done so much that I cannot even mention, but without you, there's no way I could have done what I've accomplished during this trip. Thank you, Mar. I'm so blessed to have you with our crew, with Hawaii Crap Shooters. Thank you for all you do, and thank you for always being there for me. So stay tuned, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button, then hit that notification bell so you will be notified when all of our great videos will be coming up in the next few weeks. So thank you guys. I will see you guys in the upcoming videos. Aloha.